It's time for Ryan's Roses, a public service. If you think someone is cheating on you and you want to light a boyfriend bonfire, then send us an email. Dear Ryan and Cicely, my husband and I, listen to this. This is interesting. My husband and I are divorced.
Okay.
We've been divorced for 3 years, but we've been seeing each other again for about 2 months. So they got back together.
Okay.
He wants to spend Thanksgiving with the whole family. Usually we share the kids that day, but this year he said, let's do it together.
But that's a big step.
Yeah. I want to make sure his intentions are good before we give the kids false hope and then destroying them again.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because you go through the divorce, which is painful for everybody. Mm-hmm. Then you realize you can't live without him. So you start dating again. But she's cautious because she doesn't want to break everyone's heart again.
Right.
The kids especially. Now, you went through this, Tanya. Mm-hmm. Your parents divorced when you were 5.
Yes.
Then they started dating again.
Mm-hmm. They dated for probably 2 years before they got remarried.
And 10 years of remarriage.
Yeah.
And they're happy now.
So happy. I think altogether they would have been married 40 years at this point.
Did they keep it from you guys while they were dating?
In the beginning, yes.
Okay.
I have a question. I wonder if the divorce actually made them closer when they got back together because they realized they couldn't live apart.
You know, it's interesting because I try, because it's your parents, so you don't want to take sides. You don't really want to know, like, what happened.
Right.
But I think that the whole time, I think my dad's been in love with my mom since they were 15, and I don't think he ever stopped.
Well, then why'd they divorce?
They married when they were like 19. They were super young. They came to the America from Serbia together.
Yeah.
And they had kids really quickly. And my mom wanted to have a career, and my dad wanted her to stay home and take care of the kids. And she kind of was like, I can do it all. I don't need you. I don't need your help. And they just divorced.
Okay, let's get Cynthia.
Heavy stuff.
Heavy.
No doubt. Hi, Cynthia. How are you?
Hi, I'm well. How are you?
I am okay. So if I look at this on the surface level, reading the email, it sounds like you're actually happy to be back with your ex-husband.
I am. Yeah, of course I am. Yes.
But you're being protective of the kids because it would be easy to say, sure, let's all spend time together. You just want to make sure he's not going to leave you again or you leave him again, right? To protect them.
Yeah, totally. I really want to make sure that his intentions are good before we give the kids this false sense of hope that we are actually getting back together. And it's really important to me that we don't destroy the kids. Like, things have been going pretty well for the most part. We've been going to soccer games together as a family. He and I have been having lunch together. We've been hanging out, but I want to finalize and make sure like that we're actually doing this, that this is happening.
So who are we looking for in the Ryan's Roses? I mean, if you're back together and it's about the kids, you think he's cheating on you?
No, I don't think he's cheating on me, but I know that he's dated and I've dated myself. So I just want to make sure that we are in this, like just us. And I just want to make sure that
you want to make sure that he's not seeing somebody else at the same time.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Why did you get divorced?
Well, it's not, he didn't cheat on me. Things got really rough. We honestly just fell out of love. We were stressed with work. We were fighting a lot. Like, things just were getting ugly, and I didn't want the kids to be subjected to that anymore. Yeah. So we unfortunately got a divorce.
And then you fell back in love.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you could say that. Yeah. We started dating. We were divorced. We have been for about 3 years, and we started redating, and yeah, things are going well. I'm getting those butterflies again. It's great.
Great. All right, well, hang on one second. This is the happiest Ryan's Roses we've ever had.
I hope
things
it
are going
stays
well.
that way,
I have butterflies. I'm in love. I mean, why ruin this with the call? Cynthia?
Hi.
Hey. So we are going to have Cicely call your husband, ex-husband,
okay.
boyfriend, whatever he is now, and offer him some roses. Now, we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. You're just looking to make sure there's nobody else that he's seeing right now, especially if you guys are getting back together.
Right. Correct.
Cynthia, have you asked him if he's seen anybody else?
I haven't directly asked him no, but the way that things have been going, I pretty much assumed that that's what was happening.
Okay.
So
you said things are going well.
Yeah. Things are going great. I just want to reiterate, like with my boys, I don't want to put them through any more trauma and tell them, hey, mom and dad are getting back together, then actually find out that we're not. So
that part I get. That part I get. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to call him. Sis will offer flowers. Let's find out who he sends them to, and then what he writes on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hi, I'm looking for Danny.
this is he.
Hi, Danny. My name is Emily. I'm calling from Blooms and More. We're a new flower shop here in the area. I'm calling because we're trying to promote our new delivery service today and giving out some red roses. It's a dozen, and they're absolutely free. And you can send them to anybody that you'd like today.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, I got someone I'd like to send it to.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just need the name of the person.
Okay, her first name is Teresa, spelled T-H-E-R-E-S-A.
Okay, cool. And who is this person to you?
This person, we've been going out a little while and all that, and she makes me feel good and special. So.
Oh, that's sweet. What would you like to put on the note?
I'd like to put on the note, glad that we met, and let's see.
Danny, it's Ryan Seacrest and your ex-wife on the line, Cynthia. Are you dating this Teresa?
Yeah, what?
Okay, so
right.
Go ahead, Cynthia. You tell him.
Danny, what the?
Well, don't tell him that.
Okay.
Just because I need you to know, Danny, your voice, so is yours, Cynthia, is being broadcast on the radio. Danny, you're not being faithful to your ex-wife, whom you want to spend Thanksgiving with the kids. So she has a concern about that because she doesn't want to hurt the kids again. And clearly, you're on a path for destruction.
You and I have been dating. Like, I thought that we had, like, agreed that things were like, that we're getting back together. And that why, if you're dating somebody else, like, why would you want us to be together on Thanksgiving as a family and, like, mess with the kids?
Well, I don't think we're really messing with the kids. They're both, they're 10 and 12. They're old enough. And
wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you guys enter into this getting back together with the thought or rule that you're not going to see other people? Is that what you did?
I thought that we were just, I thought that we were just casually dating like we did when we first met.
Well, she didn't think that.
Okay.
Are you being intimate with both of them?
No, I'm not
No.
intimate with her.
No, like-
I'm not intimate with Cynthia. I just met, Teresa. We've been going out for a little while, but nothing heavy yet.
What the hell? Because seriously, like, you and I have been spending so much time together, and you really want to tell that to the boys that, like, hey, by the way, mom and dad are spending time together, but just kidding, we're not getting together because you're dating somebody else.
Slow down. I thought here's the thing. Yeah, we've been spending a lot of quality time together, and I think that's good. We've been taking them to soccer together instead of separately and all kinds of other stuff. And I think it's good for the boys to see that even though we might get back together as a couple, but at the very minimum, at least the two of us can just be together as civilized people and friends.
Oh, so
you're
they're
going to be
not back
no
together.
matter if we're together or if we're still separated. We're family.
No.
Right, but you did not make a deal to start dating again. Is that correct?
I don't know. I don't know of any formality in terms of exclusivity.
No. Like, this just goes to show, Danny, that nothing has changed with you and nothing will ever change. And this is precisely why I didn't want to bring the boys into this.
But wait, Cynthia. If you decided to get back together, hang out platonically, he's not doing anything wrong. Did you decide to date again and not see other people? That's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. Right? Are you following this?
I don't know. her heart's in it. So I can understand.
No, but what was the
that they're
deal?
spending time together.
But what was the deal of...
it doesn't matter. They're going out on dates.
How does it not matter?
Because they're going out on dates. Her heart's
Are you going on romantic dates?
Yeah, I thought they were.
Danny, are you making out after?
I don't know. We haven't been making out. We give her a hug.
Oh my
maybe a peck on the cheek, but nothing crazy. We've been going out to lunches and stuff. I didn't, take her out to a 5-star restaurant or anything.
Right. So, Danny, Cynthia, I'm going to let you go, but you need to determine what you're going to do for Thanksgiving. Also, Danny, Cynthia has a good point. She doesn't want the kids to see you guys back together for you just to leave again. So it needs to be very clear.
I'm not leaving.
Well, Danny, don't yell it. I don't know what you're doing. I'm just trying to tell you what she's trying to tell you.
I'm just trying to tell you that all I'm trying to do is show you that mom and dad could still get along. Even
That's
if they
great.
weren't together.
I mean, look at Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow. That's what you're playing here.
Yeah.
You're playing a Coldplay song. But
Oh
Danny,
my God.
well, what? Cynthia, you got to be
Cynthia, do you think it was something more?
I really did, you guys. I really honestly did.
You are assuming that.
I guess I was.
Right.
Now I feel really stupid because I do still love him.
Okay, guys, Danny, let's be clear that Cynthia does not want the kids to get hurt, which is the right thought. Cynthia, you need to be clear with what your relationship is. Good luck to the two of you. Have a good Thanksgiving, and I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
He is not wrong.
It was just a miscommunication, a misunderstanding, I guess I should say.
I think she was jumping to conclusions that they were back together romantically, and they weren't.
Because that's what she wanted. She wanted to be back with him.
Hey,